Donald Trump did something last week that didn't get much attention. He decided to undo workplace protections for women that Obama had signed as an executive order back in 2014. Now, Obama signed the 2014 Fair Pay and Safe Workplace Order after a Government Accountability Office investigation 4 years earlier found companies with workplace violations were being awarded millions in federal contracts. Now, Trump's order undoes paycheck transparency, which, by the way, affects everyone, not just women, and a ban on forced arbitration clauses for sexual harassment, sexual assault, or discrimination claims, which helped women workers remain safe on the job. So we all know what paycheck transparency is. That's important because if you are getting screwed by your employer pay-wise based on discriminatory practices, well, it gives you information necessary to fight it. When it comes to the issue of arbitration, keep in mind that this is the same thing that protected Fox News for so long. Arbitration clauses will settle cases involving sexual assault or sexual harassment out of court, so it won't be public, right? Companies do this to protect themselves, but the Obama administration realized that it was extremely problematic when it came to sexual assault or harassment on the at the workplace.
Well, and for the Trump administration, that was not the problem, that was the solution. They're like, oh, good, let's empower companies to lord over you. And if you have problems with sexual harassment, like for example, when the president does it, okay, then you won't have as much recourse. But there is one thing I know, Anna, and that is that Ivanka Trump is a champion for women.
Yeah,
and so she's gonna fight back and make sure this does not take effect.
No, hold on, let me just add a little more to that, okay? So the argument is, oh, well, Ivanka Trump, you know, she's a feminist, and so she's gonna be the assistant to the president to kind of pull him to the right side of things, just pull him. Okay, she hasn't done anything in regard to this issue, okay? He signed this on March 27th, haven't heard a peep from Ivanka Trump. And so she gets a lot of heat for being complicit, and apparently she doesn't like that. Take a look.
If being complicit is wanting to be a force for good and to make a positive impact, then I'm complicit. I don't know that the critics who may say that of me, if they found themselves in this very unique and unprecedented situation that I am now in, would do any differently than I'm doing.
What have you done though? What have you done? Please, because we might be wrong. Maybe she has fought tooth and nail to convince her father to do the right thing. But when? Where's the evidence of that?
Did it ever work? I mean, when did your father ever fight for women's rights? When did he ever not strip women of further rights that they already had when he came into office?
Exactly.
So look, there's two things implicit in that statement. One is she acknowledges that there is something to be complicit in. So if, let's say Bernie Sanders is president and I'm somehow connected to that administration, very unlikely, and they said, are you complicit with what Bernie Sanders did? I'd be like, yeah, I love what Bernie Sanders did. Notice she's not saying that. She's obviously defensive because she knows what a monster her father is,
yeah.
Right? And then she says, no, but can you really blame me?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
I can, because look, it's not just because he's your dad. For example, Angelina Jolie is the daughter of John Boyd. John Boyd is right wing, Angelina Jolie is very left wing. She's not complicit in anything John Boyd did just because she's related to him. But her dad's not president and she doesn't work for him.
Right.
Your dad's president and you work for him.
That's exactly right. So if she had nothing to do with this administration and she came out and said, I want nothing to do with politics, I didn't run for office, I want nothing to do with this, then that's completely fine with me, right? There's no criticism directed toward her as a result of that. But there is criticism directed toward her if she is literally employed in the White House, and the whole idea is that she's the assistant to the president, and her job description entails that she convince him to do the right thing on issues like social issues, right?
And by the way, I don't believe her. How do I know that she's trying to pull him to the right side? We have no evidence of that at all. All we have is tweets where she celebrates Equal Pay Day.
Yeah.
Does she actually do anything about it? Nothing, at least as far as anyone can tell. And if she did something about it, she's incredibly ineffective. So yes, you work for the president, you are complicit in all of his actions. If you're a member of the Young Turks, you not only get the whole 2-hour Young Turks show on demand anytime you want, ad-free, but you also get so many other shows. Old School, you'll love it. Aggressive Progressive for guys who are true progressives. Now also Nerd Alert for gaming and tech. What the Flick for movie reviews. You will love it. Check it out right now at tytnetwork.com/join.